November 1942, Western Desert, North Africa. A captured American vehicle sat abandoned near a destroyed British column. German officers ordered it inspected, not destroyed. When the mechanics opened the hood, they were stunned. Every wire was color-coded, every bolt standard, every part accessible. It was designed for soldiers, not specialists. The placard read, "Willys MB." The Americans called it a Jeep. Its small Go Devil engine produced only 60 horsepower and impressive by German standards. Yet it was revolutionary, simple, reliable, and easy to maintain. Where German precision demanded experts, this Jeep could be repaired by anyone with a wrench. The Germans soon realized America wasn't building perfect machines, they were building practical ones. And in total war, practicality wins. Over 640,000 Jeeps would roll off American assembly lines. Germany produced barely 50,000 Kubel wagons. Each Jeep looked the same, every bolt interchangeable. It was the product of a nation that understood industrial warfare. When the mechanics compared it to their beloved Kubel wagon, they saw the difference clearly. The German car was lighter, more efficient. But rear-wheel drive only, in sand or mud, it failed. The Jeep's four-wheel drive and low-range gears conquered all terrain. They tested it 4 days overloaded, abused, driven through dunes. It kept running. The more they studied it, the more their pride faded. The Jeep wasn't elegant, it was brilliant in its simplicity. One mechanic wrote, "German engineering strives for perfection. American engineering strives for production." And in a war of attrition, production meant survival. American factories converted overnight. Refrigerator plants built Jeeps. Car factories built tanks and bombers. Ford's Willow Run plant produced one B-24 bomber every hour. It was industrial might on a scale the Germans could scarcely believe. In captivity months later, German mechanics saw American motor pools firsthand. Young soldiers, farm boys serviced hundreds of vehicles with ease. Color-coded wires, illustrated manuals, parts delivered instantly. Everything designed for speed and simplicity. An American sergeant told a captured mechanic, "We build so any farm boy can fix it. If it breaks, fix it fast. If not, grab another." That casual abundance stunned the Germans. One camp motor pool had more vehicles than entire divisions in Africa. They learned a truth that would haunt them. German logistics were a puzzle of incompatible parts. Americas were a symphony of standardization. A bolt from a Jeep fit a truck, a half-track, even a tank. By 1944, they knew the war was lost. Not from lack of courage, but from arithmetic. America produced 5 tanks for every German one, 10 trucks for every German truck, 100 Jeeps for every Kubel wagon. When the war ended, many of those same mechanics worked in allied motor pools. They maintained Jeeps for the army they once fought against. They studied American methods, simplicity, standardization, reliability, and they carried those lessons home. In the ruins of post-war Germany, those former Wehrmacht mechanics helped rebuild a new industry. They trained young workers to think like Americans, designed for production, not perfection, function over form. Factories like Volkswagen adapted. They merged German precision with American mass production. The result was the Volkswagen Beetle. Simple, reliable, manufacturable, a symbol of Germany's rebirth. Historians later noted, German generals admired the Jeep above all American weapons, not for its firepower, but because it embodied the philosophy that won the war: standardization, simplicity, reliability. The Jeep didn't just transport soldiers. It carried an idea that good enough, built by the millions, beats perfect, built by the few. Decades later, at veteran reunions, old mechanics would smile at restored Jeeps. They remembered the first one they captured in 1942. Back then, they saw it as crude. Now, they knew it had been genius. "We built for perfection," one said softly. They built for production, and that's why they won. The Jeep became more than a vehicle. It became a teacher of humility, practicality, and industrial truth. A lesson learned in defeat that later rebuilt a nation. From the deserts of Africa to the factories of post-war Germany, the Willys Jeep shaped modern industry. Its influence endures in every vehicle designed for mass production. The story of the Wehrmacht mechanics and the Jeep isn't just about machines. It's about how defeat can teach wisdom, and how simplicity can change the world. The mechanics who once mocked the Jeep came to understand it as a symbol of victory, efficiency, and survival. Their confession became history's lesson. They never had vehicles like it. In the end, the Jeep wasn't just America's greatest contribution to the war. It was a blueprint for the modern world, where functionality, not perfection, drives progress.